hear them break. I am but a traveler, been most everywhere. Ask me what you want to know.
Ako po ay lubos na mabati sa lahat ng mga mag-aaral na nagsipagtapos. Dalangin ko po na makamit at matupad ninyo ang lahat ng inyong mga pangarap sa buhay. Ipakita ninyo ang mga taga-Valenzuela ay matalino at marangal sa pamamagitan ng patuloy ninyong pagsusumikap sa inyong pag-aaral. At tuluyan ninyong maipakita sa mundo ang inyong galing at talino sa anumang larangan. Gayon din po ang aking lubos na pagbati sa mga guro na walang sawang gumagabay sa ating mga anak sa paghubog sa kanilang mga pangarap. Ang ating mga guro ang tumatayong pangalawang magulang na siyang nagpapaunlad at tumutuklas sa mga kakayahan ng ating mga kabataan. Higit sa lahat, nais ko pong batiin kayong mga magulang na gumagabay, umaalalay at nagsusumikap upang mapag-aral ang inyong mga anak. Kung hindi dahil sa inyong pagsusumikap, ay hindi nila makakamtan ang tagumpay na ito. Totoo nga ang kasabihan na walang ibang pamana na maibibigay ang mga magulang sa kanyang anak na hindi mananakaw ng sinuman kung hindi ang kanyang edukasyon. Mabuhay kayong lahat at ipagpatuloy natin ang pagtutulong-tulong upang makalikha ng mga kabataan na maging kaagapay natin sa ating mga buhay at sa ating bayan. Maraming salamat po at magandang araw sa inyo lahat.
Shining on my life, I can see a better day. I won't let the darkness in. What a journey it has been. To bliss, where I'll be tomorrow, I can only guess. Through the darkest desert, through the deepest snow, forward, always forward I go. Shining on my life, I can see a better day. I won't let the darkness in. What a journey it has been. Forward always.
15 commencement exercises of Lawang Bato National High School, school year 2011-2012. With the theme, Your Gifts of Learning are Two for Nation Building. The high schoolers of Barrio Lawang Bato and the barrios nearby have enjoyed their blessings of free secondary education since 1970. It began when Barrio Captain Antonio Pacheco and Ernesto Berbes, the grade school teacher Mr. Pablo Cruz, Mr. Pablo Caratal, Barrio Treasurer, Mr. Rene Valentino, and the other concerned local official, Mr. Robaciano Mercado, conceived the idea of putting up a Barrio High School. In 1970, a three-classroom Marcos-type Lawang Bato Barrio High School building was built. The school started its operation with one high school teacher, Mr. Rinaldo Rivera, In the same year, the name Lawang Bato Barrio High School was changed to Valenzuela Municipal High School, Lawang Bato Annex. It was established by the municipality of Valenzuela to benefit the people of Lawang Bato, Punturi, and ignite the free secondary education. Batches of teachers followed Mr. Rivera, hence Mrs. Anelita S.P. Malalang and Mr. Chita J. Rivera came in 1970. Then, Mrs. Milagros Moraga, Mrs. Josefina S. Tomas, Mr. Lamberto Bayanan, Mr. Rodrigo de los Santos, Mrs. Esther Garcia, and Mrs. Norma Nubia followed. As the enrollment increased in 1980s, Ms. Remedios G. Diaz, Mrs. Adrina Spile, Mrs. Lina de Assis, Mr. Ronald A. Rono, and Mr. Vicente Blaque were hired. All the other teachers came in 1990s and 2000s. The school has gained its recognition in the vision of Caloocan as well as in the National Capital Region because of the high performance of the fourth-year students in the National College Entrance Examination as well as in the National Secondary Assessment Tests. Pursuant to the Dex Order Number 86, year 1996, the Division of Valenzuela, Malabon, and Navotas requested separation of Lawang Bato Annex from the main school. On the 17th of October 1997, the request to separate Lawang Bato Annex from Valenzuela National High School was approved, effective school year 1997-1998. Thus, the school was renamed Lawang Bato National High School. Movement took place in January 2005, and Mr. John was moved to Karuhatan National High School. Consequently, Mrs. Bernardina Echenice from Karuhatan National High School became the new principal of Lawang Bato National High School. In 2006, Mrs. Bernardina C. Echenice was promoted to become the English coordinator in the Division of Valenzuela. She was then replaced by Mrs. Maria Victoria C. Nicodemus, a former principal of Citero Francisco National High School. On August 3, 2010, Mr. Cesar C. Villarreal replaced Mrs. Maria Victoria C. Nicodemus, who retired on April 29, 2010. Mr. Cesar C. Villarreal, the former principal of Citero Francisco National High School, was behind the first solar panel in the National Capital Region. He involved stakeholders in shaping the future of Lawang Bato National High School, like the local officials, Parents Teachers Association, and Supreme Student Government. Together, they planned projects and activities to make LBNHS a highly competitive school in Valenzuela. He has put up several projects with the coordination of the PTA and SSG, like tiling and repainting of the TLE laboratory, repainting of coordinator's room and library, wiring of TLE, social studies room, and putting up benches for the comfort of students. Mr. Villarreal made the Lawang Bato National High School a school in NCR which has a solar panel for the school electric consumption in PLE laboratory and library. He put up special education for children who have special needs and include them in the mainstream. Lawang Bato National High School lives up to its standard, a highly competitive school. Today, it is a time for reading. All